Yeah, I go through that whole anxiety of, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't have a process. I don't have a, you know, sort of mild panic attack the night before. But it's funny. Yeah, it all sort of just comes together when you get in the room because you've got no choice really. I've done drag before. All of a sudden having the sense of removing that need, not need, I don't know what to call it, but that thing of trying to fulfill the identity of what it is to be a man. All of a sudden removing all the effort and energy trying to do that, but you very acutely realise that you are a man. I don't know, it's a strange thing, but I've never felt more masculine in my life. Think of it like, if you're looking at surgery, acting for stage would be using a scalpel, whereas acting for film's like using a laser pen. Everything's just brought more, yeah. Why? Like almost like talking to a 3-year-old child. They just would keep poking and prodding and prodding and prodding. Essentially now challenging myself to be able to articulate why those choices are being made, to make informed creative decisions. Found at drama school, and what I find sometimes in a lot of acting work is actors are professional overthinkers. I mean, acting is actually incredibly simple, really easy to do. Keeping it simple and easy to do is that's the crux of it, really, isn't it? Keeping it simple is the hard part. Whereas, and also the funny thing about acting is that you can't really go home and practice it like you can if you're a writer or play guitar or whatever it be. I can't really have you over and just say, like, let's just do this thing, you do that, and I think I quite like my bloody mindedness. I've had a bit thrown at me, and I'm still going. I've got to be honest. I don't, and there's not decrying the craft, not discrediting it at all. I don't see myself doing panto. I love compassion in people, warmth, compassion, thoughtfulness, consideration. Acceptance. There's a few things, yeah. It's become so oversaturated with the idea of ourselves, and everything's very solipsistic, and everyone's got an opinion, which as they should, but it's been amplified by our current climate, and I just I don't know what the change will be, but it has to change. It might even, it's probably going to get worse before it gets better, but that's all part of adapting to change, isn't it? So to listen to the voice more than the words specifically, because words are sort of, they're in the intellectual side of our communication, aren't they? I think I've got something to give with acting more than I do with any other vocation.